Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel.
Hi guys.
I've been instructed to hurry because the treat that we bribed Ginger with is quickly dissipating. Okay, so there's Ginger, everybody. Can you see her from behind the boxes? Okay. And she goes. See, that's what happens every time we try and put her in a video. Okay, so you got your fix of Ginger. Bounty Gate is upon us. We have boxes galore from all of you wonderful people. This is going to be the second and who knows, maybe an ongoing series of subscriber, I like to call community art, community member art or whatever. There goes Ginger with her Mr. Bear. Community art and paraphernalia, whatever's in these boxes.
Yeah.
So
surprises! It's like Christmas on Thanksgiving.
It's what did I call it? Thanks Christmas. Ginger, quit running into the lights. All right. So here we are. Thanks Christmas. Are you excited?
What do you think? I'm excited.
Well, let's get right to it. All right. You want to do the first one? My lovely assistant Callie here has pre-cut all the boxes and such so that you don't have to watch me struggle with all of that like a monkey. I want to save this one for last because this is a very special one. I peeked.
You peeked.
Yeah.
Peeker.
I peeked.
Peeker.
All right. Well, I know who this is from. Let's start with this one because I've been wanting to get to this for a long time. This is so... if you guys don't know, for anybody that's new to the channel, we have, you know, quite a thriving community here, and you guys have been, a number of you have been gracious enough to send us things to show appreciation, or I don't know, however you want to call it. And this has been a thing that's, we've been getting more and more of these. We did one of these before, so I've never asked for these, like I said before, but I am more than gracious and willing to accept them. If you want to send us stuff, please email me, and I'd be happy to send you my address, and you can send me all kinds of cool stuff. I don't expect anything from you guys. That's not why I started the channel or started the community thing. But if you want to send stuff, it's very much appreciated in our wall right yonder. I did just say that. We have, so this is our living room. We have a big like picture wall. It's perfect. I keep like, we have a big picture wall right there. It's blank right now. It's like the perfect canvas for art. So we've decided that we're gonna do the whole wall in subscriber art and prints and everything like that. So we'll do a video for that of us framing it all and putting the wall all together. And if you do decide to send something, it'll go right up on the wall. And I'll put a link to your channel in the description box is my way of saying thank you for sending us stuff. So
it'll be a fun one. I'm excited for that video.
Yes,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I am too. Hopefully we'll have some time here around the holidays and such to get that done. I want it up just because it'll be like a wall of positivity, you know.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Plus you guys have sent me so much awesome art. Art Beyond the Wall sent us that. The way this is going is probably going to be a long video, guys, so just stick with us if you like, or if not you can fast forward. Art Beyond the Wall sent us, and I'll link to his channel as well, sent us this really custom what was the Lord of the Rings Gollum piece as they're walking up to Mount Doom.
Gorgeous.
I'm a Lord of the Rings. She's a fan. I'm a freak.
He's a super fan.
So that's going to be kind of the centerpiece, and then I have you know, all these other pieces that we're framing and stuff to put around it. So anyway, so this one is from, who's this from, dear?
Let me see, who is this from? This is from Alyson.
So Alyson Canvases. She's been around for a very long time, since the very beginning of the channel, and she's one of my favorite people and one of my favorite artists. She does really cool work. She puts a lot of texture in her work. It's like fine art style, but then she incorporates objects and other stuff. Her work is cool. Really intense and personal, and it speaks to me. So she sent us another piece that we have in the kitchen that we did in the last unboxing that will go on the wall. And so I know she sent this to us a while ago, and I felt bad. I wanted to wait to do them all at once, so, and put them on the video. So And she's got business cards.
Oh, awesome.
So, as any good artist should. Alyson, hopefully I'm saying your last name right, Geib. G-E-I-B. Did I flub that
sounds
too?
right. No, I don't think you flubbed it.
All right. It's Alyson. You guys should know her. Her work is awesome.
And she left a little note. It says, "Thank you so much for your continued support on Patreon."
You deserve it. I wish I try and support as many people as possible. I wish I could give you more. But anyway, let's open it up.
Let's see.
By the way, if you guys want to contribute and help other artists, I know money's tight and everything like that, but if you go to Patreon and you give, even if you can give like $1 a month, it really, the same as like when you leave a comment on a video for somebody that hasn't had any attention, if they put up a Patreon, even just $1 a month will change somebody's life, really. I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's true. I have a Patreon, and when somebody pledges $1, it totally makes my week, my month. So if you do have that $1 available, go help Alyson out, or any one of these artists, or any other artists that you find, because it's a huge deal.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so pretty.
It looks heavy. It's gorgeous.
Can you guys see that?
I'm at the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm gonna do a full close-up of all of these with my camera and show you pro shots of these. But this is, yeah, this is gorgeous. Here, you talk while I look at it for a second.
It's so, I love all the colors that are in there. The texture is just
This is a perfect
gorgeous
example of her work. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but like I said at the end of the video, I'm going to talk quieter because I don't want to scream in your ear. At the end of the video, I'm going to do pro footage and take some better shots of these so you can appreciate it.
Yeah, because this doesn't do it justice, I'm sure.
This is a perfect example of what she does with her texture work. And it sits right off the canvas. She's got, the last piece she sent us was like really brilliant blues and sparkly deep blues and that kind of thing. And this one's got some deeper reds. And Callie's favorite color.
The turquoise.
So you can see her
favorite
glasses.
color.
This is gorgeous.
Wow.
I love this kind of, these different approaches to creativity, you know, the incorporating different elements with color and texture and objects. I really appreciate it. I wish I could look at all of these for like an hour, but you know, I don't care if the video is going to go long. I want to appreciate these.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing.
That's so cool.
It's fantastic because this is, it's so, I don't know, what is that, like half an inch off of the canvas, and this is going to be awesome on the wall. It's going to like pop out in 3D. Pretty. Alyson, thank you so much. This is beautiful. Love it. There's purple in there too. She's got oranges, yellows, and it's like dripping off the side of the canvas. So a true art piece of art, true work of art, and we will be honored to have it on our wall. And I'll show you guys pictures of this. Can you put, we should have thought this out before, put these in a safe place. Here, I'll put it
there we go.
We shall not displace the wine.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Alyson. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, this is, okay. I support one of my favorite artists, Vince Locke. He does all the artwork for one of my favorite metal bands, Cannibal Corpse. I'm sure you're all big fans of Cannibal Corpse. So I get for being a certain level contributor, like it's so many dollars a month, he sends me a piece every month. But Vince Locke, go check him out. This isn't a community thing, though. That's a my thing. So, I know who this is from. And this is from Scharle.
I kind of worked on the top of it. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, I have big giant monkey fingers and hands.
You do this very carefully and very gingerly. So.
I should be doing the drum roll.
Gingerly.
Gingerly. Oh, I get it. Dun dun dun. Psh. All right. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love that piece.
Oh.
Yeah. We got a few of them.
My goodness.
Excellent.
What?
So this is Scharle. She's been another longtime community member, and she does really beautiful digital work. I remember this piece in particular, this wolf piece, was the first piece of hers, of yours, that I saw, and I fell in love with that. I have a story for almost each and every one of you. Even though I'm old, I have an almost like semi-photographic memory when it comes to certain things. And I can see a piece immediately and know exactly who you are and what I was thinking when I first saw it. Yeah, so these,
wow.
Let's hold some of these up so they can see.
This one, because I have a very fond.
Oh yeah, yeah, I just saw
huge fondness.
She posted that on Instagram. Beautiful digital work. She uses really brilliant color in her textures, and her work are really
cool.
Really refined. Anyway, I'll show you guys pictures of all these at the end.
Oh look.
And then
it's a note too. That's really sweet.
We'll read the note
yeah.
later. And then there's this sitting on the leaf.
Oh, and there's just, oh my gosh, look at this one.
Oh, I love the palette in that. It's got the yellows and the umbers. Anyway,
the light's kind of
a number of beautiful prints.
Oh my goodness, these are so pretty.
This is awesome. We're gonna have like all these original pieces, and then we're gonna have all these smaller prints to put up everywhere. We're gonna frame every one of these.
Oh my gosh, this one is so cool.
Yeah, I love the droplets and the lens flares and all of those effects. I don't know how well you guys can see these or not, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you do. I see you every single week in the comment section, and I always look forward to your comments, and they're always awesome. And I love your work, as I've told you. We're gonna have her up in another shout out as part of this 1,000 giveaway series that we're doing. Yeah. But you guys should go check her out. She's been here from almost the very beginning, and these are beautiful, beautiful prints. We got a ton of them, and she wrote, looks like she wrote some really cool stuff that I'm gonna save for after the video, and we'll read that together. Thank you so much, Scharle. We appreciate this, and these are really beautiful prints.
Wow. What one's my? I love that one.
The mice with the shoes. She has a thing for mice. I
had a pet mouse named Ichabod Crane, and I just have a huge, huge fondness for them.
We have a big mouse under the couch we call a dog. Okay. This is awesome. We got to do that wall because I got to have all this stuff up. Yeah. It's better than Christmas. All right. A big one. Erika Lancaster. I do believe we just had Erika up in the last shout out, so this is good timing actually. Really good. She does the rural, I can't say that word. She does more than that, but she does a lot of rural landscapes and things like that. She had a beautiful gray scale portrait piece that you guys can see in the last shout out. I'll put a card there. All right, I like big boxes.
Oh, there's peanuts.
Lots and lots of peanuts. Let's just do it. You like that? Okay, so it looks like I'm totally carefree, and Callie's knows that as soon as this video is over, I'm going to be on the floor picking up every single one of these because I have OCD. That's the truth, too.
If it's not like a metaphor, it's not...
Just
kidding, it's for cereal.
Oh, wow, looks like there are a number of... Wow, these are well packaged. This is how you package prints, guys. These are individually bubble wrapped. We didn't anticipate this, so you might see a little bit of the fast forward doodly doodly.
We might need to do that.
And that is the technical term for it. Okay, it's just the one.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Excellent way to package a print, guys. Taking an example from Erika because she had that in a box with peanuts and bubble wrap, and inside of the bubble wrap is a hard cardboard slip. So that's the way to do it. I hate the idea of getting art that's been bent or ruined. I used to work at FedEx for a while, and they don't, even when you put the stickers on them, they don't care.
Yeah. Had many a planner sticker come in a folder that says please do not bend, and it's like bent in half.
Just, yeah, if you're gonna send, and this applies too if you've got a shop and you're gonna send prints to somebody, or especially an original piece, package it like,
hold that thought,
you're assuming it's gonna be completely manhandled, because it will be. So okay, she's officially left now. Okay, we'll do the fast forward bit here now, guys. Be back in a sec.
Oh, it's just washi.
Alright guys, we're back. We've conquered the bubble tape. I like this little package. She's got her stamp on it.
That is so cool. Erika
Lancaster, original art and illustration.
And I see that washi. I see that washi tape.
She is queen of all things crafting. This is the way you package a print.
Wow, this is so nice.
And then it's, oh god, how fitting is that? I think she sent this before I talked about, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, in the last shout out, I made a point of mentioning how much I really liked the black and gray portrait she did. It's a kind of work that I hadn't seen from her before, and I was really impressed. And I love black and gray work, especially black and gray portrait work. I don't know if this is the same one, but it's one in that kind of style I can see. I don't want to rip this paper, it's so nice. I should just do it though. Does it have her name on it?
Just go along the front of it. It's just, washi tape is like really, it's easy, it gives easy.
She has to monkey proof this for me. Alright. So this isn't the same black and gray piece that was in the shout out, but is one that looks like it might be in a series. Okay.
Oh.
This is an original. Oh wow. This is an original.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It's gorgeous. Incredible. It's that same, I don't know if it's a series or just a foray that she's gone into with this black and gray portraiture, but it's gorgeous. And I don't know if you can see this on the video, but it has, if I've ever left a comment on your video, I've probably commented on texture. Texture is one of my favorite things, especially with painting. I can literally see the strokes, and I can see the light here where the paint sits up higher on the work. And that's one of my favorite things.
Oh, I love that. It gives it so much character just within the brush stroke.
It makes a piece alive, you know, when you can see, because you know a hand was there and put that stroke there, and a thought went into that. You know, it makes it more real and personal. Every one of those is a hand making that and thinking about that before they did it. And
it's so beautiful.
I love the smell of varnish too, guys. It's like that smell when you walk. There aren't any anymore, but back in my day, when they had brick and mortar art stores, and you walked in and you could smell that smell. Gorgeous. Love it. She wrote something on the back too. All right, this is a gorgeous piece, Erika. We are proud and honored to have it and hang it on our wall. We're gonna have a mini fine art museum here in our house.
Excitement.
This, you know, I
love it.
The really cool thing about this, guys, like on a serious note, is that I genuinely never planned to do any of this when I started the channel. Yeah. I would look at your videos and see that you weren't getting attention. I just left comments and tried to support, and it's become this whole thing now. But I never expected anything from it, certainly not on this level. And for somebody like me that is, you know, a connoisseur of art and fine art. It's, you know, not something I buy a lot because, you know, who can afford it? And I have like world-class artists sending me art to hang on. It's like the best thing you could possibly do. And every time that we walk by, we got to do that well. Every time that we walk by and see these pieces, I'm going to think of you guys, and it's just going to be like a wall of positivity and goodness in a world of shit, you know?
I'm getting like all emotional.
Yeah, I am too. I don't even know what to say.
It's just the amount of support and the amount of love that I've witnessed just from since Larry started the channel is just amazing. The outpouring of just support blows my mind. You guys are so great, and all of these things that you send us, all of these pieces are just invaluable to us. They're just beautiful, and we so appreciate it, and we are so grateful for this community and you guys.
It's got a little heavier than I expected.
Yeah, I'm like literally, I can't right now.
At the end of this video, I'm going to see if I can lay all these out together and put them all on the table. And, well, yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much, Erika. It means the world to us, and this is incredibly high-level art. We'll have to get a nice frame for that. Amazing. All right.
All right. Whew. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Wipe the slate clean. All right. So I've been informed that this doesn't stand for fragile. It's fragile. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Italian.
Kind of like Target, you know, where you buy deodorant and...
You will. Every time I say Target, he'll be like, "Where are you going?" No, where are you going? And I have to say it.
Target. Because we found this out in any state in the United States, there is, you know, wherever you're doing a convention at whatever hour, if you need cereal or if you need bath tissue or whatever, there's a Target. All right, who's this one from?
Excuse me. This one is from Cherie Taylor.
Okay, one of my favorite artists. One of the higher level artists we have. You said you got this. Is it just pull out here?
Oh, have to pull it a little harder.
Yeah. What would I do without you?
Uh-oh. I may not have cut the sides.
And it's bubble wrapped again. See, you guys are, some of you are pros here. So we'll do the little fast forwardy bit. Okay, we're back. That gave me a little bit of extra time as an excuse to look at Erika's and Alyson's pieces that are sitting right there. Okay, so we have opened this. There should be, there will be, every single time we do one of these, I get another idea for one of the artist tip of the week videos on how to package prints, and it seems like some of you guys already have it down. So in a box, in bubble wrap, and we'll go ahead and get to it. So this is from Cherie. And Cherie does all kinds of beautiful landscape work, lots of detail. I see I have like a back catalog of all of your guys' work in my brain, like a Rolodex. But my favorite stuff that she does is her animal work. She did a big chameleon recently, a lion piece, a lot of really cool stuff. Ooh. There's some of it is there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See, very professional. She's got these cards. It's got her Instagram.
Oh, look.
See, I'm glad that I run my mouth sometimes because it works against me a lot, but sometimes it works in my favor. That's the piece I was talking about, and I didn't see that was before I opened it. So, yeah, I love this. This piece is gorgeous.
I'm gonna put that in my planner.
These are on. These are actually like business postcards.
So great.
The turtle piece that she did with the water and the light filtering all in through the top. This is actually a brilliant way.
Yeah, it is.
These are very high quality on thick board where she's got her website, her Facebook, her email, and all of her contact looks like her Instagram. See, I would love to be able to link directly to all of your guys' websites and Instagrams. Alright, our video doubled over after a certain point. I have to restart the video. Okay, so as I was saying, I would love to put all of these things up in direct links on my website. I've gotten some messages privately that's YouTube doesn't like that, so I'm just gonna link to your YouTube channels and people can find, you know, all the other stuff. It shouldn't be difficult.
Yeah.
But if I could, I would put all of your links up. So until I'm 100% on whether or not I should do that, I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to play by the rules. We are almost at the 4,000 hours, by the way. See, these could be like, they're business cards, but I'm gonna frame them.
Oh yeah.
Because they're not flimsy. These are on hard stock paper, so we'll frame those. Ooh, I haven't seen this one.
Oh my goodness.
Larry, Callie, and Ginger, the card
says.
See, she goes under the couch. Ginger, all this stuff is for you, and you're hiding in your cave.
Gee, what are you doing? Oh my gosh.
This is an original. I can see the pen marks in the piece.
Oh my gosh.
See, I really should show you guys before we stare at them for an hour, but...
And once he turns this over and shows you... Cherie, another reason why this one is going to hold a really fond place in my heart, which I will show you why after he shows you guys.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Okay, check that out, guys. I have not seen this kind of stuff from Cherie before, at least this kind of subject matter. The other, which I don't, did you do this for me? Because this is obviously right up my alley. Cool. And then tell her why. You don't have to show.
Yeah, I'll give you a little info. I have a tattoo that spans like all right here. It's a raven inside of an antique mirror, inside of the frame of a mirror, and Edgar Allan Poe is like huge for me. I grew up reading Edgar Allan Poe, love him, and the Raven. Is my jam.
We're both huge Poe fans. When I was first starting to date her, I wrote her a poem from Poe. This is gorgeous. Okay, so I should talk. This is YouTube, we should talk. The other thing that I love about Cherie's work, and another thing that I would notice right away in pieces, I was a working tattoo artist for about 10 years, and I always noticed line work. Mm-hmm. And her line work is exceptional. She's got the varied weight. It's super clean. Yeah, I don't want to take this out. I'm about 98% sure this is an original. If I took it out right now, I could tell you. But I know it's an original. I can see the actual pen marks and stuff. But that's how tight the line work is. I don't want to take it out of the plastic right now because I'm not going to rush it. But she's got varied weight line work. So on the edges, this is what you would do in tattoo work. Everything starts with line work, and she's got these bold outlines on the outside of her work, and then the finer line work on the inside. And what that does is it creates depth where the fine lines, you know, the bold lines are pushing the piece back, and then the fine lines are kind of pushing the piece forward. So you have this illusion of depth that's being created. And she has incredible pen control and attention to detail with the line work because it's super clean. I'll do this again. Superb. I'm Italian, in case you couldn't tell.
Wow.
This is insane, man. You guys are above and beyond. I don't know what to tell you. And then she's got another card here. Incredibly well packaged, presented. And this backing here is, and it's in this nice fine sleeve. This is how I sell all my prints, in these gallery sleeves. I'm just overwhelmed here at this point, to be honest. I didn't expect originals. It blew my mind when Art Beyond the Wall did that Gollum piece for us.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought that was gonna be like, you know, a one-off kind of thing, like who would do that, but and then there's a card here, and we'll read this.
Yeah, we'll read that.
And I'm gonna send all of you personal messages. Wow, Jesus. Sometimes people can surprise you on the positive. You know, I'm almost 40 and I've been around a long time. I've had a lot of negative experiences with people, but this is kind of restoring my faith in humanity slightly. So, I wanted to save this for last. I know who sent this. This is from Hope. And I did a peekie because she sent me something that indicated that something in here might be for Callie. So I told her Callie's favorite color. I haven't opened it yet, but...
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
Yeah. So, Hope has been doing, in addition to being just a badass artist, who we also featured in last week's shout out, and I should say Hope is, we're going to talk on the phone. We were supposed to meet in Utah for FearCon, but it's inevitable that we're going to meet soon, Hope. Yeah. I just feel it. She is a badass artist, and she's been doing fine handcrafted work. And
oh my gosh, seriously, Hope?
Here.
Honestly?
And look at the package too.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at the cute little bag. I'm gonna get a little closer because these are just like too cool. Cute little ghost on the bag, but look at these. Oh my gosh.
Handcrafted earrings, guys.
Oh, and they're little skeletons. Oh my gosh. Look how cute those are. See if it'll focus. How cool are those?
Well, the answer is hella cool.
Oh my gosh, Hope, thank you so much.
So, oh, here we're gonna do the focusy deal. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, you can't get too close.
I
like
got
that.
way too close.
And we're back.
There
okay.
we go.
So, yeah, we'll do really close up micro footage of these after.
I got like super excited. I couldn't handle it. Those are so cool.
Look at these ones. That's
Those
incredible.
Are so neat. Thank you, Hope.
Okay, and then we have this coffin here.
That is so cool.
We're gonna save that for last. She has these in her Etsy shop, I know that, and I will direct you guys to that. And I will direct you back to her channel where you can find her Etsy shop. And I would highly recommend that you go on there and support her and buy some awesome stuff. So, oh my God, there's a ton of them. Okay, so these are prints of some of my favorite pieces. Before I show them to you guys, Hope was inquiring a while ago, like, it was quite a while ago, where she was kind of asking me about prints and that kind of stuff, and I was going to tell her how I did mine, which is another video that I'm working on, how I'm going to go through the whole process of how exactly I make prints. I'm going to show you the equipment that I use and all that kind of stuff. I outsource the big ones. But she said she had gotten it figured out, got somebody to do them for her, and these are incredibly high quality, Hope. These are show quality prints, and the way you packaged them is perfect. This is exactly how I do mine. They're in the sealers with the business card in the back. It's how I do all of my prints at the shows. So you put the piece I'm saving. You're gonna have to wait because I'm talking about this right now. I put them exactly like this in the sealers with the business card in the back, and then a hardboard here behind the print so that people can carry them without them getting mixed up. That's how you sell prints at shows. So Hope's got it figured out, and these are very high quality prints. Okay, so Alyson Wonderland, we just had that in the last shout out. One of this kind of, sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was excited because Absalom is in the corner next to the Mad Hatter's hat, and I love it.
this is a perfect representation of what I was talking about in the last shout out video. This to me represents where Hope has taken her work. So in composition, I talked a lot in the last shout out about how she's evolved. In composition, so she's got all these different elements in here, and she's got you know, the clock, the rose, Absalom, of course the Mad Hatter, the mushrooms, and there's just a flow to the piece. This beautiful fine line filigree work here. She's incorporated all the characters. This is a beautiful use not only of nice composition but complementary colors with the pink against the blue against the orange. It just, everything about this piece is a professional, high-level professional quality piece. So Hope has taken it to the next level, guys. So mad props to her. Why did I just say mad props? Respect to Hope for honing her craft. She is now at what I consider a very high level, and this is, you guys know me. That's you know. I love the contrast Jason mask, of course, if you guys hadn't deduced that yet. The contrast of the white against the black. So, you know, that's another good compositional choice, effective use of contrasting colors. So, these will all go up. We're going to need a bigger house, dear.
Oh, yeah. Or start using the ceiling.
Yeah, true that. That's what I always tell people at shows when they see my big pieces and they go, oh, I want that really bad, but I got nowhere to put it. And I always go, you got a ceiling, don't you?
That one's beautiful. This
is one of my favorites too. I believe it's Chief Joseph. That's Chief Joseph, right?
I believe it is.
Okay. I could be mistaken if I am, forgive an old man, but I think it's Chief Joseph.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, another gorgeous piece. The flesh tones, the color, the depth in the flesh tones. Again, all the different elements, the headdress, and she's got excellent business cards as well. The Hope Project. Art is the highest form of hope. I love that. And then she's got all of her contact info on there.
That's great.
So we'll link to her YouTube as well, and you guys can go find all of her different stuff. I'll pick that up the second this video stops rolling.
It's over.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea what's in here.
That's a really cool box.
Actually, I think I do, because I'm remembering the thumbnail from last week. So this is awesome presentation, by the way. How you present your work is so important. Of course, nothing is as important as the quality of your work, but your presentation of it can make or break your piece. And everything you guys have sent me here, the way it's packaged, presented, I'm very impressed with, you know, what you guys are doing here. Yep. Remember the color? Do you want to open it?
Oh my gosh.
Hope asked me a little while ago what is Callie's favorite color.
Shut up.
Yeah, I knew that's what that was.
Are you kidding me?
Is that an ornament?
Oh.
For the tree?
My gosh.
It is. Okay.
Oh my. This is like the coolest.
That's an understatement. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Are those like jacks in there for bones? She's got the...
Look, beads. This is all like hand beaded.
I know, like right in here.
Yeah, those are all beads.
It just shimmers.
This
Man,
is
this
so
is that's
cool.
another level of creativity. I would never even think to do something like this. Looks like an ornament. We were just talking about going to get a tree this weekend. Look at what she painted on the back.
Presentation is just like beautiful. Oh my gosh, there's a tree on the back of it.
She painted a tree with blossoms on the back. You guys are not going to be able to see this.
Wow.
We're going to do the in and out of focus.
It's totally worth it.
Handmade ornament. Callie's favorite colors. It's shining beads, multicolored beads.
So pretty.
He's sitting in all of these little bones here. And he's got a heart.
He does. I didn't.
He or she, diamond eyes. This is incredible handwork. And the amount of time that must have went into this. This is insane, Hope. I don't feel like we deserve it. You deserve it. I don't know if I deserve it. Look, did you see?
Oh my gosh,
the
I just
heart?
saw the heart.
It's got glitter on it too. This is gonna be like the centerpiece of our tree. I'm gonna show the tree that we get to you guys when we get it.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it anymore. I don't want to mess it up. Business card with glitter.
Oh yes.
And
everything is better covered in glitter.
And it's got this.
So pretty.
This beautiful. She's got it lined with all this cloth. I know she's selling these in her Etsy shop. Can you think of a better Christmas gift for somebody that you love?
I don't.
Seriously
think I can.
though, I mean, like there's stuff here. You hold this up so people can see, please. What happened to your pinky? That's not for you two. She has a Band-Aid on her pinky. I don't know why. I can't think of a better Christmas gift for somebody, and it's in this beautiful coffin box that she has. It says "Rest in Peace." It's a ready-made gift. Go buy one on her Etsy shop, please.
Wow.
I don't know if she does these custom order. I'm certain she would. And there's the whole skull is hand painted. There's a tree with blossoms painted on the back. And she look. Did you see the signage on the back of the skull there? She has her Hope. That's crazy fine detail work, Hope.
And the date. Wow.
The piece de resistance. I can't think of a better way. All right, well, you guys have left me speechless. That takes a lot, so. And I'm in my hyper mode because I took a nap a little while ago, so.
He did, it's true.
So when I'm in, I have what they call the bipolar. When I'm in go mode, I go, and I'm going right now. So to get me speechless when I'm in this mode. I don't know what to say. Thank you. You guys are incredible. This makes it feel real. It makes you feel like you guys are really a part of our lives. And one thing, I'm probably thinking ahead of myself, but we're getting the website going. I have heard back from Kat. It's sitting there waiting to be used right now, essentially. So just out of respect to her, I'm not launching it as we speak. But once we have that, we'll be able to interact with each other in real time. And I'm going to be all around the country. I've already you guys have contacted me about meeting up, because we are going to be all around the country doing shows. We're doing heavy road work next year. I miss being out there. It's kind of gets in your blood. And anybody that's within proximity, I want to meet. We'll drive out of our way to meet you. And so I would love to start meeting up in real time. Maybe we can get local meetups happening and make this like a real thing, you know, like more than just talking to each other. It's already more than just talking to each other on the internet and that, though. So it's already deeper than that. But I'd love to meet you guys and kind of cement these relationships. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gracious and humbled that we have this stuff. This is like a menagerie of world-class art. We have fine crafted hand goods. We have prints. We have, you know, custom boxes. I don't know what to say, guys. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep babbling. Thank you so much. Sorry, I don't mean to talk over if you wanted to say.
You're not.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Like I said, invaluable.
We're gonna get it up on the wall ASAP.
Yeah.
And preserve it forever. Okay, I'm just gonna end it here before we go on. So thank you, everybody. It means the world to me, and we're touched beyond description. Okay, we'll see you. We'll see you. What is today? Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay, so when you're watching today will not be Tuesday. It'll be magically Wednesday in the world of the internet. So we will see you then Saturday with the next shout out video.
And we hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving from our family to yours.
You've already made ours. All right.
We did.
Peace out. Later, guys.
Oh my God. This is incredible.